Hi guys, Mark Wood here, Director of Instruction at Chichester Golf Club and also World's Best Golf Destinations, and welcome to another tip. And today it's all about purposeful practice in the winter when you go to the driving range. See, so many people just turn up at the range and they just hit the balls kind of aimlessly and they almost just trying to get through their basket of balls as fast as they can. So what I'd like you to do when you come to the range, I want you to practice with a purpose. So I want you to start to literally just play through the bag. One of my favourite things that I do is I pick out a target on the range which is about maybe 20 yards wide. So my target out there is literally the red flag there in the distance, so the green and red green. But I'm going to allow myself to basically hit the ball anywhere between the 125 marker, which is to the right of it, and the 200-yard marker, which is to the left of it. So now that you've defined your target, my goal is going to be trying to hit maybe, ideally I'd want to hit sort of 10 out of 10. I've got some 5-iron shots coming up here, but you can do this with the drive, you can do this with any club in your bag. But my goal is to try and hit 10 out of 10 balls in between those two areas. Now, you might say, look, actually, I'd be happy with 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10, but that's what you should do. And even bring a little notebook up where you can sort of write down the date that you practiced, what your practice was, and what your goal was, and did you achieve your goal? Did you get your 8 out of 10 shots into that? But I just feel it's such a great way to practice, because so many of us go to the range and we pick out a particular target, and if you miss that target to the left or to the right, you get disappointed because it's like, oh, it's going right of target, it's going left of target. But so when you think about it on average, a fairway is going to be sort of 50 yards wide, a green's going to be a good, 20 yards wide, possibly even wider. So if you're picking out a target which is literally, 20 yards wide, and you're hitting that target, so the balls are landing in that area, then you're hitting target. So I think it's a good thing. So that's what I'd like you to do. When you go to the range, literally pick out a target left and right of that, and start hitting a few shots and grade yourself. Okay, so that's 1 out of 1 into my landing area. So shot number 2. And if you do go through a pre-shot routine where you come behind the ball and you pick your point out and you have your practice swings back here, or you have your practice swings by the ball, do that. Go through it, make it realistic, make it as though you are playing on the golf course, you're hitting shots on the golf course. So again, ball number 2, can we get that into the zone? Perfect, right on target. So that's a great way for you to practice when you're up at the range. Literally pick a target, pick 2 targets either side, and see if you can hit your goals. And make a note, write it down, date that you practice, what you're practicing. And like I say, you can do this with everything. You can do that from a driver, you can do that with some wedges. If you're going to do that with wedges and short game and you were making your sort of landing zones maybe 30, 40, 50, 60 yards out, then I'd bring my 2 targets a lot closer together, maybe say 10 yards wide, so you really start to sharpen up on it. Hope you enjoyed this little video tip. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to post your comments below. And once again, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's completely free, and I really appreciate your support. Many thanks for watching.